I cannot not talk about this moment. It was kind of the center for me, and it happened at the beginning of the game. It was the players wearing shirts. They made a statement with these shirts that said, "Pay us what you owe us." They all came out, and we know the players have always taken a stance in many different ways. But what were your initial thoughts when you saw them all come out in these shirts, Sharika?
Well, I initially said these women mean business. Like, and it was really just as simple as that. These women mean business. You know, being here on Thursday, they had an opportunity, which is probably their only opportunity, very close, very recently here, where they had an in-person meeting with the league, and they did not come away from that meeting, in their own words, in a place where they feel like there's progress, you know. And I thought it was very interesting that before this game, we got an opportunity to hear from Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, and the first time that she's being able to speak since that meeting. And her reaction was very differently. While they all share that they do believe that something will happen, it was just very interesting that her perspective of the meeting seemed to be very different. So to see them in those shirts after hearing that just kind of pressed to me just how far apart they are. And then as you fast forward to the end of the game, there was a chant that broke out when Commissioner Kathy Engelbert grabbed the microphone, and they started chanting, "Pay them, pay them," while also holding signs that says "play the players." So to me, it just seems like now this moment is much bigger than just the players. Fans are invested. Other stakeholders are now invested, and this might go the distance.
I don't know if it might. I think it will go the
Oh,
distance.
for sure.
That
Yeah.
is one thing. You know, the players have been speaking out all weekend. They've been speaking out before this.
Yeah.
They were talking about the first iteration and how it was really, you know, a slap in the face in
Yeah.
a lot of ways. And so they're not going to back down. They never have, and they won't. And so when it comes to the CBA, a lot of interesting things came up this weekend. But by far, you know, the shirts to me just culminated everything.
Yep.
It just wrapped it up in a bow of, you know, what needs to happen.
Vocally,
You know?
without saying one word.